Yes, the year 2024. It was May. And I just got out of school. And of course, every teacher's trying to fill those few weeks with the most majestic, marvelous, magical time they can. So I chose Little House on the Prairie locations. Now, having read three of the books, seen a couple of the TV shows, I knew Little House and Kansas. So from Texas, I headed north to the Kansas location, to the Little House. Now, I knew a little bit about the prairie fire, the well situation when the neighbor had gone down into it. So I was able to connect a bit to this spot. But I'll confess, it was a little lackluster. But I did not, I felt confident that I was going to continue on this path to discover all of these locations. So from Kansas, I headed to Mansfield, Missouri, the mecca of Little House on the Prairie. Here I found a crazy amount of artifacts, Pa's fiddle, the rock house that I was unaware of course, Rocky Ridge. But the most powerful part of Mansfield, Missouri were the people. Uh, Knowledgeable, they had a passion for Little House. It's a culture, and it really hooked me. I was not a fan before, and when, well, I would say not even after I left, but while I was there, I got hooked. A little pathway here we are in between the two houses. This is going to be the Rock House and Laura's house that mom and daughter, Rose and Laura, would have taken when they went to meet each other. I guess even when Rose was editing the Little House books. More on that. Anyway, this is inside the Rock House, which is a magnificent. It's like this surreal cottage in a wrong place. It's crazy. It's so great. You got to see it. This is back in Laura's house, and actually I went back in 2005 to revisit this this location because I'd missed so much. There's so much Laura and Almanzo and Rose's history in this location, and of course it's just a beautiful place, and the people are great. But this is inside their living room. That's Laura's chair that Armanzo has built for her. Actually has tea stains on it from when she would sit there and drink tea. You can imagine her looking out that window, yeah, thinking about nothing, just how wonderful life is. But from there, I ventured on up to Pepin, Wisconsin. This is the museum in Pepin. That's the little house in the big woods there. Not a very big museum, and it was packed that day because a busload of tourists were in there. But they're nice people. I went on up to the little cabin there, and it's a beautiful place, a magnificent part of America. Left there, went north up the Mississippi River, and then crossed over north Minneapolis and back down into Walnut Grove. Now, mixed feelings on Walnut Grove. It was fine. The dugout is there, but I did miss the dugout because I was on two wheels and I didn't know how well the road was maintained up to the dugout, nor what I would see when I got there. But it's very commercial. But of course, Pa's Bell is there in that church belfry, which, hey, there you go. I would highly suggest checking that out. And on down the road, I went to the surveyor's house. That's an upstairs look where the girls slept in the surveyor's house, which was the Taj Mahal to that family when they were able to move in there. The schoolhouse, DeSmit is a magical place. I would say, oh, there's Pa and Ma's house. He custom built the kitchen for her. That was the last place they lived. Indoor root cellar or cellar. She didn't have to go outside. Pa's original green book. Uh, I don't know, Mansfield to DeSmit, they are neck and neck on the greatest places to visit. And of course, I had no interest in this when I started, and I left being very interested, and it's taken me down a lot of interesting thoughts. Finished it up in Keystone, South Dakota. Here we are. The reason I went to Keystone, South Dakota is because that's where Carrie ended up. Mary left there when her parents passed away. Of course, she's blind. This is some of the beadwork that she had learned to do in school. That's a whole other story we could spend time talking about. Uh, anyway, Carrie's story is that she had the shepherdess. I don't know. But that is supposed to be the one that Ma has in the books that she put up on all the mantles in all the locations. Yep, 2024. I didn't know I'd be a fan. If you've not gone, you should. God bless.
Bless the soul longing